All right. People talking about Crawford is not pay-per-view worthy. That's a fact. Numbers don't lie. That's a fact. People talking about they need to see Errol Spence and Crawford next. But as you recall, it was a lot of bitching about the 60-40 and all this shit. Now I'm hearing that Crawford wants to fight Manny Pacquiao, and people fucking it's breathing shit out their mouth about they don't want that. Fuck, you don't want that. What do you mean you don't want that? You want him to fight Spence. So I see what you want. You want to hear a whole rambling about the 60-40, this and that. Listen, if he's not paper-worthy, let him make himself paper-worthy. First of all, you say he wasn't fighting nobody worthy. So now, y'all got this Kell Brook dude that's sloppy seconds to Errol Spence. I'm not saying this. This is what Errol Spence said. Remember, I told you he said that on the hour when he was fighting Tyson Fury and Wilder was fighting at the end of the fight. Somebody asked him, and who he said, oh, that's my sloppy seconds. He ain't nobody. What's that going to prove? But it's a fight. Like I said in my last video, it's a fucking fight, and let's get it over with, because I don't want no more cock blockers. I don't want no more cock blockers, boxers in the way no more. It's the end of this shit now. Yeah? It's the end of this shit. After Kell Brook, if Crawford's successful, he will move on to what? Nobody else. If Errol Spence is successful with Danny Garcia, who would he move on to? Man, I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking Sean Porter 2. Y'all better shut the fuck up with that Sean Porter 2 bullshit. And I don't want to hear nothing about no boots right now. 3 champions. I told you. You know how these motherfuckers all over blue, this, that. I prophesized this. I prophesized that. But listen, my prophecy, Ben said Manny Pacquiao is the motherfucking key. Been saying this shit. Manny Pacquiao is the motherfucking key. Okay? Both of them, especially Crawford, needs to fight Manny Pacquiao. If he wants to make this 60-40 or 50-50 or whatever it is and bullshit in the future with Spence, because I ain't got time for that shit with Spence and Crawford, yo. It's going to be a lot of fucking drama. Just go for Manny Pacquiao right now. Get that next belt. If you could get over that fucking wall, okay? And when that time comes, I will break down that fight. But right now, it ain't no fucking fight. I'm not predicting shit. So that's what it is. That fight was already made. So you were saying Manny Pacquiao's ducking Crawford. Manny's ducking Errol Spence. I get to that motherfucker last. But everybody's saying Pacquiao don't want no smoke with Crawford. But that fight was made overseas, over there, right? But what happened? The Board of Health cock blocked the fight, worrying about this Verona shit, right? Okay, but the fight was made. The fight was made already, but it was blocked. All right, so now we see Timo Lopez, we see Lomo, we see the numbers now, we see shit is great, right? There's no reason why this fight with Crawford and Manny Pacquiao should not be made, because Mr. Lion Bob Arum tried to make the fight with them two somewhere over yonder, and it was in progress until the Board of Health shut it down. So now we see numbers, we see dollars, we see money. Regardless if Crawford is not a pay-per-view star, Manny Pacquiao will lead the numbers. That's all that matters. Because guess what? At the end of the day, it's not about the numbers now. It's about unification. Yes, sir. So I don't want no more cock blockers. Shut the fuck up about Boots. Shut the fuck up about Sean Porter coming back. It's over, man. Y'all can't cock block no more. Man. This is it. So if... And this is the thing about Danny Garcia. He sat back and he watched Errol Spence fought Porter. 12 rounds. He's sitting there smiling like, yo, I'm seeing the loopholes. He hopped up in the ring and said, yeah, I'm ready to fight you. I want to fight you next. This is before the accident. Okay? So he sees something like Mikey Garcia, but Mikey Garcia was going up in weight, right? Errol Spence couldn't fucking even knock him down. Someone that was coming up in weight. Okay? Now let me bring in this survival mode shit. I want to hear that shit. All right? You can at least Drop this nigga or put him on Bambi legs like I said in my last video. So that's another thing. So now after the accident, let me go back for a second. Because I got a thing with this Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao. When Manny Pacquiao got in the ring and Errol Spence called him out and said, "You're going to fight me next." And Manny was, yeah. It's a fact. It was a fact because Manny Pacquiao wants to fight him. He ain't scared. Let me show you the proof that I know he ain't scared. He's fighting Crawford, who haven't been in an accident. That's the fucking proof. Who is a switch hitter? Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm going to tell you the truth right now. I think Crawford would give Manny Pacquiao a harder chance than Errol Spence. I'm putting this down right now. I think Crawford would give Manny Pacquiao a tougher chance than Errol Spence. I'm not going to break down the fights, but if Crawford doesn't do what he's supposed to do, and he don't cover that chin, that could get him out the fight also. Because I think he has a weak chin. Chinny chin chin chin. Yes, I do think he has a weak chin. So if Crawford is not smart enough to use his feet, his switch movement, I don't want to get into the predicament. I'm not even gonna break that fight down. But I'm just gonna say this. I believe Crawford has a better chance to beat Manny Pacquiao than Errol Spence. Because Errol Spence got a lot of loopholes. And all right, shut the fuck up, man. Just shut the fuck up right now. Okay? Let's just go back to this thing with Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao. So Manny Pacquiao went in the ring. He shook his Errol Spence's hand, and Errol Spence put his hand around and said, "Yeah, we could do this. We could do this fight next." And Manny Pacquiao, okay, right, fine, right? So y'all say that Manny Pacquiao ducked Errol Spence, right? Am I going in order? This is the order, right? Then what happened? Errol Spence got into the accident. God bless his soul. Everything went good. He's back. Better, so-called, they say better than ever. From everybody I'm hearing from, okay? Okay, so now, before he gets back and better than ever, after the accident, Spence said, I'm medically cleared. I want to fight Danny, which he's going to do now. He want to fight Crawford, and he wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. He said those things, right? So he ain't lying about that. The man ain't lying about that. I ain't taking nobody's side. The man not lying about that. So, what happened? Manny Pacquiao said, I want to fight Errol Spence. Guess what everybody say? Oh, he only want to fight Errol Spence because he got into the accident. Oh. So what comes before and what comes after? What comes before and what comes after? Because before, Errol Spence got in the ring and Manny Pacquiao got in the ring, and y'all said that Manny Pacquiao ducked him. Yeah, he did. But the last thing that was last was that Manny Pacquiao wanted to fight Errol Spence. And you said because of the accident. But the fact is, the last thing on earth here is that he wants to fight Errol Spence. So y'all like to take certain things out and put things in and forget what that and this and that. Listen, it is what it is, man. Danny Garcia saw something in that man when he fought Porter, and he sat there. I saw him. He's looking like, oh man, he went 12 rounds. Like, oh, word, that. Oh, I see what's going on with him. I'm gonna get back in. Let me get in this ring here and tell him I'm gonna call this man out now. I seen the truth. I see what I see in my eyes about the truth. And he ain't fully 100% the truth. And this is before his accident. So, ain't nobody worried about Errol Spence right now because we don't know where Errol Spence is at right now. Okay? I have a better choice saying I feel that Crawford could beat Kell Brook. Okay? I could say that and feel that it could be. I'm not saying it can happen. I'm just saying I have a better saying to that than Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. Because I don't know what's going on with Errol Spence. I don't. But he did say he was medically cleared. And he did break down who he wanted to fight. And he got Danny Garcia in the future. Now, let me pause because I'm a little bit flustered. Because I get a little frustrated sometimes. Okay. Now, I don't have no idea. Right? Somebody school me. Because I don't want to assume anything. But why was the fight in November with Danny Garcia and then it went all the way back to December? I'm in and out of boxing, right? But I didn't get an answer to that. If somebody could just school me on that, because I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Manny Pacquiao fan. That's why I'm on here, okay? So, if you could just tell me why it went from November all the way to December 3rd or 4th, can you school me on that? Was he not ready? Was it because of the sparring? Was it because of the weight? What was it? Or was it because, the venue? Maybe it was a whole bunch of other shit. I'm not going to assume anything. So somebody just school me on that. I would like to know. I'm going to pause one more time because I got some more shit to talk about. I don't want to waste my time. All right, I'm about to end this because I'm not doing a long one, okay? Listen, all I'm asking, I want to see Errol Spence. We might end up seeing Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao first before we see Manny Pacquiao versus Crawford because they're on the same side. Hey, who knows? But we all know that Manny Pacquiao brings the numbers in. Okay, he brings the numbers in. Okay, I think he will bring a lot of numbers in when he fight Errol Spence, and Errol Spence brings the numbers in too. So I think that fight will produce more revenue than Crawford versus Pacquiao. That's what I just think. Okay. Other than that, please, at the end of this video, I do not want no more cock-blocking boxers fucking stepping in the way of the welterweight division of these 3 champions. Okay? 2 belts, 1 belt, 1 belt. If Crawford wants to really fight Spence, go for Pacquiao. And like I said, everybody's going for Pacquiao. He is the fucking main attraction. As quiet as it kept. Shh, don't talk about Manny Pacquiao. Don't talk about Manny Pacquiao. Don't put him low in your pound for pound welterweight division. Put him on your pound for pound. He's real low. You got Canelo that got popped twice. He's on the fucking top of the list. Here, let me wipe that off so I can do it again. Fuck you, man. Fucking idiots, man. I swear to God, y'all some fucking idiots, bro. Y'all gonna put this motherfucking Canelo on the top of the pound for pound, but you won't put fucking Manny Pacquiao nowhere in sight. Nowhere in fucking sight. Because he lost. Okay, he lost. Alright. Well, listen. This Manny Pacquiao that got like 70-something fights, okay? Yeah, he got losses. He got the fucking eye of the tiger at this age, yo. That same Manny Pacquiao that's 40-something years old and Mayweather don't want to come back and fight him at 40-something years old? Huh? All right, I need to calm down because I'm going to work. I don't want to be stressed the fuck out. So, let's see who's going to break this wall. Let's see who's going to break Manny Pacquiao. And whoever does, they earn it. That's it. And whoever don't, please don't come up with no fucking excuses. Gloves, drugs, whatever the fuck y'all boxers come with excuses. If there's no proof, fuck your assumptions, your accusations, your allegations. I don't give a fuck. All I want to see by next year, if I'm alive and healthy, okay, is Manny Pacquiao, Bud Crawford, or Errol Spence. That's it. I don't give a fucking what order it is. Let's get this shit done, all right?